Amna, I still don't get it. What is this book actually about? Islam's ethical viewpoint sounds so serious. It's actually a really good question the writer is asking. He wants to know, what makes something good or bad in the first place? Who decides? Isn't that obvious? Lying is bad, being kind is good. Sure, but why? The writer, Moulana Maududi, says the whole world is confused about that. He compares it to a calm river, clean on the surface, but dirty underneath. So he means people look good on the outside? Exactly. He says nations often forgive themselves. They break promises quietly. Even words like justice get twisted. That sounds like double standards. That's exactly the word for it. And he says that's the real moral crisis. Not that people don't talk about morality, but that everyone defines it differently to suit themselves. Okay, so if everyone disagrees about right and wrong, how does the book try to fix that? First, he looks at all the answers people already have. He splits them into two groups. One group bases morality on believing in God and the afterlife. The other group tries to build morality without religion at all. Which one works better? He says both have a problem. In the religious group, sometimes people turn faith into something like a transaction, as if saying the right prayers is a ticket to heaven, no matter how they actually behave. Others only focus on their own personal purity and forget about society completely. And the non-religious group? There were real groups, like the Ethical Union, that tried to build morality on loving what is good, but it ends up reflecting what they already believed. It's not as neutral as it claims. So neither group actually solves the problem. Right. And that pushes Maududi to ask a deeper question. Actually, 3 questions that every idea about ethics has to answer. Ooh, tell me. Question 1. What is the ultimate good, the thing everything else is for? Is it pleasure, success, duty? That's already hard. Question 2. How do we even know what's good and bad? Through reason? Through feelings? Through experience? And the third, what actually makes us obey a moral rule? Why should I follow it if breaking it benefits me and I won't get caught? Wow, when you put it that way, I don't think I could answer any of those with total certainty. That's Maududi's whole point. He says philosophers have argued about these 3 questions for centuries and never agreed, because they never asked the most basic question first, which is, before asking what should I do, you have to ask, what am I, exactly, in this universe? What's my position? I never even thought about that. Neither did most philosophers, he argues. And that's where Islam's answer comes in. It says, God alone is the true creator and owner of everything. Human beings are his Khalifa, a trustee, a caretaker on earth. So we don't even fully own ourselves? Not in the way we think, Ashfaq. Our bodies, our talents, our money, they're described as a trust, not our outright property. And this life is a test. The real accounting happens in the hereafter. Okay, but does that actually answer the 3 hard questions? It does, and that's the clever part. The ultimate good becomes seeking God's pleasure through obedience. The source of moral knowledge becomes divine guidance, supported by our own reason and conscience. And the reason we're bound to follow it is simple. It's the law of the one who actually owns everything, including us. That's a pretty complete answer. And Maududi says it has a huge advantage. It's the same standard for everyone, everywhere. No nation gets to bend the rules for itself. It covers your private life and how nations should treat each other. It doesn't shift with fashion or convenience. So instead of everyone deciding morality for themselves, there's one shared standard for all of humanity. Exactly, and he even says it's not owned by any one country or group. He calls it a shared inheritance for all of humanity. And he asks people to judge it by its merits, not by any bias for or against it. Honestly, that changes how I'll think about being good. It's not just about not getting caught. It's about who I really am and who I'm answerable to. That's the whole gist of the book in one sentence, Ashfaq. Nice. I think I can actually present this now. Let's go.